sauté requires high heat and only a small amount of fat, so it's a great lower calorie option for cooking protein. The high heat cooks the meat quickly, and the small amount of fat adds flavor, color, and helps keep it from sticking. If the heat is too low, you won't get the desired color and texture. If there's too much fat, we end up shallow frying, which is not the goal. The protein also needs to be the right size to cook properly. This can be achieved by cutting the protein down or pounding it to an even thickness. We want the interior of our meat cooked, but we do not want to overcook the rest of it. To ensure quick and even cooking, we're going to pound our chicken to an even thickness. As always, when working with raw poultry, make sure to properly sanitize. Lay the chicken on the cutting board in between 2 layers of plastic film. Gently pound it out until it's an even thickness, no more than roughly ½ inch. Then, place the sauté pan over moderate heat. While the pan is heating, season the chicken breast and lightly coat it with flour, shaking off the excess. Add enough oil to the pan to lightly coat the bottom. When you see small wisps of smoke, you'll know we're ready to add our chicken. Lay the chicken away from you so that the oil doesn't splash your hand. Sauté over moderate heat until the chicken is browned on one side. The heat may need to be adjusted while we're cooking to make sure it doesn't burn. Finally, turn it over and repeat the process on the other side. So once we've flipped over the chicken breast, we want to make sure to get the same color that we have on the top. So we'll manipulate the chicken in the oil to make sure it gets enough heat transferred to it. Once that's ready, we're going to let it rest. While our chicken rests, we'll make a quick pan sauce. Pan sauces are a great way to add moisture and additional flavor. Using the same pan that we just pulled the chicken out of, add in small diced shallots and sauté briefly. Next, use a small amount of white wine or stock and deglaze the pan. Once the wine reduces to au sec or almost dry, we'll add in stock. Reduce that to a sauce consistency. You want to add enough stock to get enough of the brown bits off the bottom of the pan. This will help get more flavor into your sauce before we add the butter. The residual flour from the chicken also helps thicken this sauce. When you reach sauce consistency, remove from the heat and add in cold butter. Swirl it in the pan until the butter is incorporated. You want just enough butter to finish the sauce. Too much butter will make the sauce break. You can always add more butter to the sauce, but you cannot remove it. So add it a little bit at a time to get the desired consistency that you want. Once our pan sauce is finished, we can add our chicken back into our pan. Taste, season, and adjust as necessary. The thickness of the protein, temperature control, oil, and cook time all work together to produce our final sautéed product. A chef needs to keep a close eye on every single one of them to achieve a successful sauté. This technique is fast, efficient, and can produce a wide variety of dishes when combined with various sauces, vegetables, starches, and garnishes.